very important. You know, when we read books, it opens our mind. When we go to travel to different countries, it helps us. And morning, Ernest. And,
Hello all.
yeah, we were just talking about how energy could be leaked when we're negative, when we're going out and people are having problems. We're watching TV. This is how our energy leaks all the time. And when we help out others, it heals us. It brings us to a good state. We give them good energy, and that's how we grow. And this is something we have to practice every day in our lives. You know, it's not like, okay, you practice 10 days and you're good. No, you have to continue this practice.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So today we are making pushing the ball in the water. Did everyone prepare the water?
Ooh, no.
Yes, I grab my cup.
I will. Just gonna turn off my phone.
Mr. Mihai, did you have your water with you?
I got caught up in conversation, very interesting. But
Okay.
That was very meditative as well.
I will train with you. I don't have a lot of time today, only maybe 30 minutes, but I will make, and
Okay.
you can see it and you can make with me. By the way, I don't have a plate with the water. I will make on my table.
Okay.
And I hope everyone sees. Try to do the same in the water. In the water, it's much more easy. Yeah, like Pakman, you see? You pulling or pushing. It depends, but when you're pushing, you have to be very clear in your mind that you are pushing, not like a random moving. Like you do something, for example, you want to push and it's pulling, or vice versa, you want to pull and it's pushing. Hey everyone. Pakman, try to push now. Can you push with your right?
Yes.
This mirror effect and you don't know. Okay, as I said, first you take some object and you feel it. You feel this object, you create it in your mind, and you put it on the real object. So when I push, I don't, some people ask me if I see my imagination hand, which is going out and take it, or push or pulling. No, I don't see it. I see exactly the ball, this small ball, I put this image object on it and I see how it's rolling, or how it's pushing, or how it's pulling. So I see it before it's moving. It's like I create something in my mind, put on it and see how it's moving. And then it's pulling the real object. And Pakman, for you, you can even put closer your hand. Even closer is more easy for you. Okay. What about other people? Yeah. Didn't you prepare anything? Eileen, did you have something? Okay. Perfect. Yes, perfect. That's good. Who has it else? Yeah. Aten, you have it, yeah? Some small object, but it should be like a ball. Yeah, like Marcus has. Yeah, perfect. But I guess the Marcus cannot show us his table yet. It's not moving.
Yeah, I'm in the office.
So I don't have like a plate with the water.
Okay,
But
no problem. You just say, you do some 2-3 minutes and you say if it's some effect or no.
okay.
Robert,
I
we don't
found
see
Also,
something
right?
plastic like this.
I gamma it somewhere outside. It's nice.
also when it
Just preparing. Yeah, what? Pardon?
when it comes to the visualization, like let's say, you know, I create another ball on top of this ball, and as I'm visualizing me moving the ball that I created, do I
Exactly.
just like completely ignore the like this ball, or do I see both of them
No.
and try to like keep it in sync?
Your created ball, your visualized ball should be maybe like 50-70% of this part. So you see like in a fog, you know, you don't see it. You see that on this object is some else. So you can change the color. And when you're changing the color, you see the white, the real object, and you change color object. But it shouldn't be, for example, you cannot change completely. So for example, I see it black, oh, I see it white. And when I put this object which I visualize and I change the color, I see two colors, white, the real color, and the color which I have.
Okay.
And the visibility is like about 50-40%. So it's like a fog on it, like a small fog, you know, like this subtle body.
Okay.
So, but it should be your check at first. You put the object and try to see some other color. If you can change the color, it means you put exactly this object. It's not like you dream about something. You create the object, you put it on it, you bind it together, and you can change the color. So you will see two colors, the real color and the color you create in your mind.
Okay.
So you're not completely ignoring the ball itself, the physical ball.
You cannot completely ignore. You will see it anyway.
You actually transfer that visualization onto that ball when you're looking at it, and as you look at it, the color changes. The visualization you're creating, the color created. Basically, that's a kind of a confirmation that you did send that energy or essence into that ball, and you're working with its field of it.
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
Fluorescent, not so good. Rolling back. But I think it's more interesting exercise than this wheel.
Side wheel.
Side wheel, yeah. Because even if I exhale, I cannot move it. Okay, I have a mask. I can exactly exhale on it. But even if you don't have it on you and you exhale, you cannot move it. So it's more like a
This is much better than the side wheel.
Yeah. I guess we have to do the same with the Russian group because they have only this psi wheel. It's not good. So Pakman, try to play ping pong.
Yes, I was actually looking for my ping pong when I don't need it.
No, I mean with the glass. Ping pong with the glass. Just push. Try to push the one hand and another. How are you going? How are you doing? Try to use your right hand. Where is your right hand? I guess it's another.
Yeah.
So the left hand we use sometimes. The men use it always, but the women use it sometimes, just to check, to copy the object in your mind. And then actually for me it's more easy to push with the right hand and to pull with the left hand. So pulling with taking with the left and with giving with the right. So if I push, look, I'll show you now. So now I want to pull. more easy for me. And now I want to push with my left, with my right hand. Pulling, it's not so easy for me with the right, but with the left, it's more easy. Okay, it's going, but anyway.
Okay.
It's more
And
easy.
with both hands, it's the strongest.
Sometimes I use both, but I feel that when I push, anyway, I give my energy from my right. If I pulling, I give my energy from my left. Even if I hold like this, anyway, I give it from one more, not the equal hand. Yeah. So let's make it. Gemma, do you have place? You are somewhere outside right now.
Yeah, I'm walking the dog.
Where are you now? In London?
I'm at the top of the mountain. I thought it was in an hour's time, so I'm
Wow.
I'm
Amazing.
watching from afar.
Amazing.
Gemma, do you practice with the trees energy as well while you're out there?
I do sometimes, yeah, sometimes, and clouds and different things.
That's
I
good.
just and I got my wellies.
All
I
right.
got my well. I thought it was in an hour's time. Yeah, me and time don't get
Nice.
on very well.
Pakman, I guess you still have this video, yeah, where you're showing like a wind. You're making a wind, and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Practicing with the trees.
That would be nice if you show it to us. I mean, not now, but
Yes,
somewhere.
yes, definitely. I will.
I never did like this. I could not do, and the Pakman just stand, make like a wind, yeah, and bam, and the tree is going down.
Yes, it's interesting.
It's
It's
amazing.
beautiful. Telekinesis is interesting. Is our kind of like I go out there and I see the trees, especially in the forest. I practice and I feel the energy just like we're feeling here. It's just the way when we practice the concentration, you get more of a target of the trees or something, and you could bring the energies down. You could play with it. You can make into a wing if you're standing right behind the trees. Uh, Very interesting. Play with energy.
Small advice for Eileen. I see she's really disappointed, but the way is your table is not right. I mean, it has some angle. So you have to put something under your plate, because if you put the ball and it's going down, it's not good. So it should be exactly in the middle. You put in the middle and it should stay in the middle. Then you will see your skills, because in other way it's going down, and even if you touch it, your ball has more weight that your energy from your hand, and you will not be able to move it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So better for everyone, put exactly that the place is exactly
At the right
right.
Level.
No left, no right, no forward, no back. Very easy. Robert, we don't see you. If you want to show up yourself, yeah, that's good. Thank you very much. I mean, it's not for us. We just want to see your face and your smiling face and your happy face.
And as you place your hand near the object, the ping pong or cup, you just let it be for a second. Let it buffer, because there's a field here and a field in your hand, and they are buffering. They're trying to exchange information. If this analogy, and once it connects to it, then with your relaxation, you're not trying to do anything, and you'll see observation, and through visualization, you are moving it as it goes. So just let it be there. Bring it closer. Aileen, if you could try to bring it on the side instead of the top, see a reaction just there. Just calm your breath, relax, and then let it follow. But one hand at a time. Sideways, like this is facing towards the ball. Sometimes I bring it front and try to pull it this way.
By the way, who of you made this exercise with a card? I mean, the reading card and checking, and because it's a daily routine, you have to do this.
Yes. Well,
I mean,
everybody been practicing. Before we come in, we try to practice the cards at least for 2 minutes, meditation, and then practice the cards. And our next lecture is about all 4 geometrical cards. So eventually we're going to add this to the practice before we come in and do this telekinesis for next time, hopefully.
the geometrical cards. I mean, this
Yes, the
circle, triangle.
yes, a square.
Okay, then I should tell you something.
Yes, please.
For everyone, not only for you, you should be happy that you can do already some small movements, because I need about 1 year, even more than 1 year, after I did all this exercise perfect. So I could read like about 10 cards, 10 of 10, without any mistake, and I could even not move the ball, because it means I could read this field, but it was not enough to move it. So please don't give up on the exercise with reading the card, because that's a very, very important exercise. All the time when you train this, you read without understanding what you do. You read to learn to you learn to how to read the field, and sometimes it will go automatically. So you touch something and you get this field. You touch something and you get this field. Even if you touch some person, so you're shaking the hand and you have his field, and then you can ask this field everything. You can check it. You can see it. You can even see if it's a positive guy or negative for you. I mean,
Exactly.
all the time when I shaking my hand or shaking the hands of someone, I put my left hand, like this polite thing. And at this moment, I reading his field all the time. And then later, it's like a book you take with you. You can open it, you can check it, you can read something, you can repeat again. It's very important. So please do this exercise with a card. It's really very, very important. And by the way, you can create some small cards. And the small cards you can have all the time. For example, even if you are in some traffic, you stay somewhere in the traffic, or you're going with the subway, I don't know where you're walking, and you just put on your knee and just check very quickly a couple times. It only needs a couple minutes, not more. And in a day, you have to do it summary, maybe not more than 20 minutes.
Like overall 20 minutes.
Yeah, all 20 minutes of all. But that's a really very important exercise. And combine old and new. And I'm really glad that you started to do this exercise already now. Wow, what a dog is behind you, Gemma?
That's my dog. Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that's a horse.
No, she doesn't look like a horse. Well, she sounds like a horse when she runs past.
Is it a dog? I mean, the dog.
Yeah, it's my dog. Yeah.
Beautiful. I have one question on the 5 zones. There's the concentration, the savasana exercise that we concentrate on the 5 zones, the hand, the tip of the toe, the nose. So how important is this exercise?
Actually, that shouldn't be so important, but that teach you how to make a concentration.
From one place to another.
Yeah, from one place to another place. And when you can do this, the next time, if you put something or you touch something, you can concentrate. For example, if I take something, I concentrate completely on this place. And how to read this, how to learn this concentration technique, it's exactly this 5-zone concentration. When you can move your concentration from one zone to another zone, it's a really very good thing. So try, for example, only check or feel your nose. Only the nose. Don't feel your fingers, don't feel your shoulders, nothing, only your nose. Then, for example, your right hand. You don't feel your left hand at all, but you feel everything what happened, even the air wave on your right finger.
So basically, you're
And then-
sending an awareness to the right hand, and then
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
hand. Okay. Interesting. I made a picture and I posted on the messages if anybody wants to see the 5 zones. And as we grow and we practice this, and once it become more perfect, or we are very good in practicing, then it's easy to send awareness or the concentration to the object or other things as well. And then we have a 16 zones, but that's advanced level. And,
No, I mean 16 zone. It's advanced meditation.
yes,
You can use even 3 zones.
5 is
But
much.
important is you changing your aware, and you can see, okay, now I feel only my nose. Now I feel only my head, or I feel only my left or right hand. This moving of concentration is really important exercise.
Okay, perfect.
And the meditation at all, it should be
Yes, right.
in this vacuum.
And
Or
just
vacuum, that's really also important. For example, if I don't have rest, I had situations where I could not sleep couple days, and I use it instead of sleeping. So I shut up all my things, all my, this vacuum, and it helps. 5 minutes, it's like replacement for 5 hours sleep, or even less. But anyway, it can replace.
That's interesting. I like to do that when I'm very tired. I just go relax and go into mind vacuum and then go back to.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Does anybody else have any questions for Ernest? Everybody's fine. Okay.
Nope.
No, you.
I missed a lot. Was it the same exercise we did in the psychic development class?
Yes, yes. This is basically the same where we're practicing with telekinesis, learning more of how to practice more, like sending concentration, the 5 zones. That's how you'll hone your way of targeting or sending concentration to object or subject.
As I said, David, for you, if you're pulling, better with the left hand. If you're pushing, better with the right hand. So just learn it. Mr. Smith, Robert Smith did already this pulling here. So like, I touch it now with my imagination, and now I see the ball. I put this imagination ball, and I visualize ball, and I change the color quickly. Then I know that's exactly what I want to see, and then I see how it's moving, and it binds a real ball. You see, without touching, without anything. So, by the way, I wanna say a big thank for Pakman. He helped me actually 1 year ago, but I only could get it now. He gave me like a gift, a small coin, and now I will present some very good ritual of. So I need 12 coins. I had already 11, and the last from Pakman. Thank you very much. And if you like these things, I can explain how I do this. This ritual is very important for some financial flows, because now we need for our YouTube channel that Daniela told me we need some help because we need some promotion. And I will not show it to everyone, but to you I want to explain how I do this. And this 12 coins is the perfect number of coins, but if you don't have 12, you can use even 4, and I will explain you. So if someone wanna improve his financial situation, I can tell you how to do this. It's not a magic, that's some esoteric ritual, and you can also use it as well. So if you are interested, I can show you. So,
Definitely, it'll be nice to see this.
Just
Yeah.
tell me, and I will explain it. I will tell it in English.
Should we do
Because-
this?
Yeah. You
Should
wanna
we do
have it?
this?
You wanna see it?
Yes, please. That would
Yeah.
be nice.
Okay, then I will make once in Russia, and then I will translate this video for you.
Okay.
And I will explain. Maybe you can also, for you, you can use even some jewelry. So if you have some jewelry, for example, some rings or some necklace, you can also put it in a circle, and then you can do this ritual. It's a really nice things. But sometimes I'm afraid showing like these things for people because they see this like a black magic. It's not a black magic. The black magic is something more worse. It's not. And so if you want, I can show it to you.
Yes. Would you like to show it now, or would you like
No,
to
no,
show
no, not now, not now. I mean,
some other
weeks ago.
time? We'll set up something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. We could
I
probably
can send the video. It will be the closed video, the private video. So I will
Okay.
share it with you, and then
Okay.
we can meet in a Zoom, and I can explain because maybe some of you wanna make the same.
It'll be
And it
helpful.
brings something. It helps, really helps.
Interesting. Okay, perfect. That will be very beneficial for the class. Thank you very much, Ernest.
Yeah. So Gemma, you don't do anything today, no? You just enjoy.
I'm just watching today.
Just watching, enjoying.
All right.
I have a question. How can we verify our visualization, or how can we verify more closely our skills? Is there pressure when you move objects, a lot of pressure due to mental force?
Actually, you don't feel it like an object. So, for example, if you put a real object on your hand, you feel it. You feel this pressure. If you make this visualization object and you put on it, as I said to Marquise, you can change the color, but not completely. You will still see the real color, and additional you will see the changed color. And then you just have to see how the created ball is rolling, or just going out, or just pulling or pushing. So you see at first his movement, and then it will automatically bind to a real object. But at this moment, you don't feel some pressure. You don't feel anything. I mean, like a real object. It's not like this. Understand?
Yeah,
you cannot say, okay,
unfortunately,
if I feel something. For example, if I move something, I tell you clearly, now I don't feel anything, absolutely anything. But very important thing, something in my mind can block me to move some big object. I don't know why. So for example, a real big object like a car, even now, for example, I'm not able even to move some brick. If I put a brick, I will not move it. I don't know why. I guess it's the point of meditation, preparation. If you're really good prepared, then you can do this. If you're not, for example, like me, I was working today and I was working yesterday the whole day, and I will work today after this exercise, so I'm not really prepared for this. Maybe if I take some days free and I will only meditate, I will only make this preparation for some heavy object, and it will be more easy.
In my experience, when it comes down to weight, having too much weight, like a brick or something, I believe, other than our practice of sensitivity, how we practice, there's a blockage in the mind that our subconscious usually tells us, oh, this is very heavy, you cannot do it. Because as we grow up, we are told or learn that this is heavy, don't throw it at somebody. But if it's empty, it's light, it's not going to hurt. So that blockage of our subconscious, we need to break. And as with meditation, preparation, or practice we do, it breaks these blockages. Then, like when people do side wheel, and they close the top because they think air is not going. But then again, it's still your mind that is making that blockage or unlocking the blockage. So the more we practice, the more we go in meditation and preparation, these blockages could be removed. And for Mihai, when it comes down, I'm gonna reiterate Mr. Ernest wordings about visualization. When you visualize in your mind, when you're practicing with the ball, for example, when you create that visualization of color of that same ball, not in the ball, just the ball in your mind. And when you open your eyes or when you look at the physical object and that visualization of color of that ball, when you see it in that ball, when you look at it, then that confirms that your visualization is real. Because as your eyes are open, you're looking at the ball, the color is changing, kind of like 30 to 60% depends on. You'll see like a little shade running around a cloud or a field. When you see that, that's confirmation of your visualization that it's working.
But anyway, even if you see it, but you didn't prepare before, you didn't meditate, you didn't do some exercise, maybe you can have a very, very good fantasy. So you can change, but it's not a real field. It's not a real field which you took before. So because that's the telekinesis, it's many steps before. It's not only like you see and you try to move.
Right. Since lecture 1, we start with small little things, small micro visualization. Then eventually we grow our visualization. Then we come to the card practice visualization, understanding intuition and reading the field. So as we grow, we are strengthening our mind, neurons, and nerve fibers. And it doesn't happen overnight, in other words. You still have to practice to get to this point. Strengthen your mind to this because you are influencing your mind to the object.
So now I see it white. I change to some small or easy blue color. Okay, I see it on it, and then I put back to the same color, and I see how it's going in front. So, and then I just use my hand. Okay, without hand it would be much more difficult because normally you use like this. If you would just push it, yeah. And then I almost touch with my hand, and I see how the ball is going up. And at this moment, I bind this visualization ball with a real ball. It's moving. But as I said, it's many steps of preparation before. It's not.
Did you train every day with Sir Arne for 1 year?
No, not the same, but I do every day the cards. Exercise with the card. That's what I do every day. Look, I wake up, I make 20 to 30 minutes my meditation, and then I make like 10, 15 minutes the cards exercise very quickly, because I don't need a lot. I don't need, for example, many times to repeat. I make the first with a one line, then the second exercise with 3 geometrical shapes, then with a color, then with the playing cards, with the queen and the jack, and the last, when I have this box, I don't know, you didn't do it before, I guess, with the box. So I put some object in the box, and I try to find this object. For this exercise, I make maybe 3-4 times. If I did everything, that's okay. It's like my daily routine, my morning routine. And I just advise for you. It's very good because it's like a sport in the morning.
Yes.
You are really fit for the whole day. Because if you come back from a hard working day and you start to meditate and you start to do some exercise, maybe you're so tired so you cannot do anything. You can even not concentrate on something. Now it's 9 or 10 p.m. a.m. Yeah, now it's a good time. But anyway, who of you sleep, for example, 6-7 hours a day? Okay, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Robert, what's about you?
Robert is catching.
Was sleeping or was watching TV? Sorry.
Oh,
How long do you sleep usually?
I don't know.
5
I guess
6 hours. No. Okay. I make another question. Who is going to bed at 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. No one. 11 p.m.
Oh, 10, 11.
Okay, 11 p.m. That's a very good time. I understand, because all of you have family and you cannot go at 10 o'clock. Children is not sleep and you can go sleep. Yeah. Anyway, that's a really good thing, because if you're going after midnight, that's you don't have a lot of energy. So try to go sleep before midnight. And for this time you have more energy. And then you don't want to sleep alone. For example, I wake up every morning at 6 o'clock. I go like at about 11 and I wake up at 6 a.m. and then I make a meditation. Make it like a tradition for you. 20 minutes meditation, 10 minutes this, then shower, and then you're really ready. And for example, if someone asked me if I don't have time, what I would do, eating or meditation, I would do meditation. Because, eating is a good, but the meditation is more important for me.
It should be practiced every day at least.
Yeah. And for you, this small cards, it's not a big. Make it on a small carton and just use it everywhere all the time. You can have it with you where you're working. Just put on your table. 2 minutes, you drink something. Make it 1-2 times, and then in couple weeks, months, you will really feel that you can even don't think about it, but you get this feel. That's a really important thing.
It becomes a part of you.
Yeah. So we only
How-
today 9 person, 9 students.
Yeah. Go away.
Robert, you were saying something?
How often do you exercise or work out?
With telekinesis, or you mean the card reading?
Just like the whole, going for a run or doing push-ups or.
I do every day. I do every day also. But I don't go to gym. I can do it at home. All you need, you can do it at home actually. By the way, now it's some very good things, this long rubber, so you can make many exercise at home. Because if I go to gym, I use maybe 20-30 minutes to go there, and then 30 minutes coming back. It's 1 hour. This moment I can make more sport than so. But it's also important. Okay, in the morning maybe I don't have time sometimes, but in the evening, sport you can do in the evening, but the meditation it's really hard, because you have so much things over the day, and even you cannot relax. Okay, if you have time, make 5 minutes meditation before you're going to sleep. So like about this the part where you're stopping your mind, the part with the good mantra. I use sometimes this mantra Om. It's really good. 5 minutes, and then you go sleep. And try not to think about some problems or about some events which will come or which passed. It's not important. When you're going to sleep, just stop all your thoughts and try to sleep. And at this moment, you really get more energy. Because if you try to solve some problems while you close your eyes and you put your head on a pillow, it's not a good solution. It's really using more energy than giving to you. So if you have some questions, just write me in Telegram. There are almost every day, and you can ask me, you can show me something. And as I promised, in 2-3 weeks, I will show you this video with this important thing, so you can use it for you. As I said, you need some gold object, but you don't need some coins. You can use coins is a perfect. It will happen 100%. But if you use some rings or some necklace, it will also happen. Okay, thank you very much. And as I promised, maybe next week we see again, yeah?
All right.
In 2-3 weeks, I show you what I promised.
Thank you very much, Ernest. Really appreciate it.
I wish you a nice day and
Appreciate you.
have fun today. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That was nice. That was nice that Ernest actually offered this course or this financial build-up.
Yeah.
With coins, I'm gonna give you a heads up. There's some specific coins that were made in the 1800s. This is one of the purest coins that we found, and we help others, and we charge these coins. And Ernest recommends these coins specifically. I'll probably send a picture on the chat eventually. And once he brings them on, then with this coins, you can it amplifies more to attract financial needs or money or success and such. And like he said, you can also do with the amulet, with the ring, with some crystals or any jewelry. But everything depends on its amplification. You know, like crystal itself, it amplifies and its waves spread out as well. So its effect is more stronger. But that gold specifically that Ernest is talking about, that 12 coins that he has, that's from the 1800s. It's a 5 rubles Russian coin. Because we went through the 14th century coins, the gold that we found, that was not enough, and it didn't felt like it had its full potential. But we end up finding this Russian coin at this era that was made, and now you can't find them. Matter of fact, if you have it in USA and you travel to Russia or you try to send it to somebody, it's illegal to send it to anybody. So we had to find ways to send it to our cousins and all that. But yes, gold is very helpful when it comes down to amplification. Even we use those in satellites as well. We use gold plating, and because it's such a big conductor of electricity as well. So it has very good properties. Back in the Egyptian times, they used these golds for a reason. You know, gold necklace, gold hats, gold staffs. All this have amplification properties that could help out in any sorts of way. But yeah, that will be interesting. I can't wait for him to send me the practice and he's gonna do the ritual, and we'll definitely put in our group. Definitely would be nice. Does anybody have any questions? Because I will be taking off today too, and early. And all right. Well, thank you very much for everything. And feel free to contact me, message me, and if any questions, because I will try to. I've been saying that a lot, but I want to come in between, and I'll just post the Zoom thing out there that I will be practicing at this time. And let's see. We'll throughout the days, hopefully. If you guys have time, most welcome to join in.
And we need a place for questions. Like for right now, they are lost through comments on Facebook, like
Yes,
a Telegram
comments
channel or.
yes, Telegram, Messenger, or comments. That's where we get all the comments, and then it filters and goes to Ernest afterwards. So just answer there if you know anything, and I hope everybody downloaded this 5-zone PNG, but you could probably see in the lecture as well. These are concentration of zones in your body where you should concentrate. Feel free to send any messages to me or Ernest, and we'll answer accordingly. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys soon.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.